All right, guys. Sorry, these cars are all over here running from these construction crew. The guys doing the sewer. But yeah. So here's a daytime shot of everything. Here's the fence in the daytime. See how like laid back that is? This is all staked down. It's been fine all year. But look at this. And that tombstone's full of water. All these guys I have laid down. All this stuff's laid over. So now I start the grueling process of putting it all back together, because this is a disaster. Shouldn't be too bad though, because I just got to set up the werewolf and this guy, and then we'll be able to turn everything on tonight. But if I don't tonight, I won't be able to tomorrow, and it's I work the haunt and all that crap. So this is daytime, so I'm gonna try and do this before I lose daylight, which I got like 2 hours of daylight left. So I guess I'm gonna set this back up, and then hopefully we're gonna go visit a friend of mine's haunt. They do a big yard display. What on earth is that? They do a big yard display. They're also customers of mine and have bought a lot of the stuff that I build. They have it in their display. So me and my friend Ryan are going to go check that out possibly tonight. It's part of the Cleveland Haunt Club's haunt crawl or something like that. We're going to go try and check that out and see if we can hopefully maybe film their haunt, get a filmed walkthrough, and then just kind of hang out for a little while and BS with them and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll get this set up, we'll take some more video and get this done. Hopefully we can head out to their haunt. All right, guys, I think we're good now. We got him back up. Oh, these guys are good. There's a daytime shot of that grave digger. Oh, nope, one piece of my sidewalk is missing. We got a guard zombie here. Got the wolf back up. And yeah. So I'm gonna have to get a shovel tomorrow or Saturday or something and scoop this dirt off of here. But other than that, we got him back up. Hopefully all these lights are pointed right. I know I didn't put them all back in the same exact spot 100%. We got him back up. Got caretaker back up. Something about him looks a little wonky, but God, this is a mess walking through here. Something about him looks off, but I don't think I have him in the same spot, but oh well. Granny Bates, she's still there, looking miserable after them wins. Then we got all this put back up. I still got to hammer the stake in his leg. Got to do that yet, and then fix his pant legs. We got that scarecrow back up. Got the spooky tree back together. The top of his head looks a little crazy. I can't really adjust that from ground level, but yeah, I mean, this guy's all smashed into the damn fence. The fence is still messed up, so I'll have to I could just zip tie it and call it good. Maybe that's what I'll do. But we got that tombstone stood up. Then that foam tombstone, there's a cross. I went to stick it back down in the yard, and the damn stake popped through the bottom and snapped it in half. Like, blew the base right off of it. Because apparently you're supposed to stick them in like that and line them up, but I must have went this way and just popped it right through and snapped the whole tombstone right in half because it pushed through the bottom. But this is what it is. But here's what we got. So at least now we can turn everything on tonight. I'm gonna go grab these big zip ties for the tree. I'm gonna go grab the hammer him back in, zip ties for this thing. Nighttime update. She's the only one I did not fix. Honestly, she sucks. Every little gust of wind, her arms come unattached. But let's go up here. We got we still got our little scarecrow that survived. Got Scream on there, that was fine. And then we got everything put back up today. This weekend, I guess, Saturday, I will go ahead and I'll put up the 8-foot obelisk, and I'll put on some other stuff. But other than that, that's it, guys. I was able to get out here. I put up the spooky tree. I put up the scarecrow, the gravedigger, caretaker, grave robber, straw man, and the wolf. I got all those put up. I got the tombstone set back up, and a couple pumpkins we put out. And I forgot about the other tombstone and pumpkins I got at Lowe's yesterday too. Forgot about those. So yeah, we'll get those out here, and some other stuff. Hey, that's why she's been looking weird. Well, one, she turned like hella. But anyway, I'm all stuck in the fence. This, either that turned or she turned, one of the two. So, alright, we repositioned her light. Yeah, the hell, they might have hit it when they put my mailbox in. But, yeah, tonight, look guys, I can actually get over here. It's just really muddy.
I've been looking for you all night.
Oh, I'm glad to see that you're looking for me and you're working.
Regards to a serious
Ever so slowly, but you're working.
very grave.
You're not so squeaky either. But I think your arms are supposed to move up and down like 2 or 3 times before you finish that phrase. Well, that's no bueno. But yeah, guys, we got the tombstones all back up. Pumpkins are all out. I haven't really cared.
No one will hear your
Alright.
cries for
I haven't really cared to put the new batteries and stuff, and I just, this is a mess, guys. Like, look at this. I don't really even want to walk through that, but I will, just for you guys. Oh man, look, it's all broke. Good. I'm so glad they broke that sidewalk. Now they gotta replace it. You can see this? There's a big, there's a big hump in that. That was the one I hoped they broke. Good. But all this sidewalk is all slanted down, and I'm missing a piece of my sidewalk down at the very end. So, whatever. They owe me some sidewalks faux show, because all this is slanted. You still got this guy. You got Cerberus that just went off. I don't know if he works. He was working as he was laying on the ground, so I can only imagine he works. But apparently I only get the trifecta of him, Cerberus, and him when I'm out here at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we got all the little pumpkins. Dad's tombstone still going. Creepy little girl. There's that groundbreaker I put over here. Fogging skull pile. We got a couple candles that lit up. That's good, I guess. Archway. Oh, you're working. That's great. I'm glad that you're saying a different phrase. That's cool too. And over here, I didn't turn the girls back on. Forgot about that. Your head is going crazy, bro.
I'll even tuck you in with a few layers of soil on top.
There we go.
To have a nice
I didn't mess with his head when I picked him back up, but his head was turned. That's the only thing about these servos, they don't like reset. So like once they get moved out of whack, they just keep going out of whack. But yeah, we got all the same old stuff. We got 12-foot skelly, the girl on the roof, everything. Those guys were perfectly fine. Everything over here was good though. Like guard zombie, I don't even know. I don't even have a cinder block on him, and he always survives. But the wind comes through, but the house is here, so the house blocks like this whole side. Only thing it didn't block the other day, the wolf was getting hit from something. I don't know why or what, but he was the only one bobbling around. Guard zombie held it down, and I laid Strawman down just because he was kind of in the whip zone. He was getting nailed, so I went ahead and laid him down. The girls, like, their hair was hardly even blowing. It was crazy. So I did get out here, got everything put up this afternoon. After I got home from work, I said, you know what? This is the last time I'm doing it. If there is another storm between now and Sunday, I'm going to lose my absolute shit, because I am not laying this stuff down again. If I told my wife, I said, if I have to tear this stuff down one more time, I'm just putting it back in the garage. We're too close. Like, literally, Sunday is the day for us. Like, that is my trick-or-treat. I know it's not Halloween, but you know what? That's my Halloween. Here locally, they have left all of this area. I know they said they were supposed to go around and clean up and do all this, but they left all this mess, all that mess down through here. They did clean up the sidewalks a little bit, but I'm gonna get a shovel Saturday, and I'm gonna hopefully let this dry up some, and then come out here Saturday and scoop that dirt off into there. So that's kind of clean. That way, in case people want to walk through here, they can. Walk over here. Yeah, we got Guard Zombie. We got his new mask on. Had it on for a couple updates at least. And we got our wolf back up and running. Well, he's not running, but he's up. And then Old Faithful, we got him hammered back down in the ground. And Skeleton Sacrifice, just, he doesn't look as cool now that literally all the corn leaves on that left side are gone. They're all gone. That wind just stripped him clean. And then all the corn stuck in the ground around him is gone. So that sucks. But we got Grave Dancer talking. Next year, I'll fix her and put her out. I definitely want to get a couple different animatronics between now and then. And if they come out with some new ones next year, maybe. I did buy one from Lowe's. She was like a little girl. She had her hand up, and she was like $44 on sale. But she's kind of reminded me of her, of Dark Princess, and then that sinister girl over there in the yard. So she ain't gonna be much bigger than her. No, I guess she is. She's 5'4", I think she is, or 4'5", or something like that. So she's a little bigger than these, and maybe as tall as they are when they fully extend up. Maybe, I don't know. But all she does is like her head, just like she's looking at you, and then her head turns, or whatever, she looks at you, whatever, her head just turns. Nothing crazy, but I thought for $44, I thought she'd look pretty cool out here, since I'm kind of getting rid of most of this stuff, the big guys and all that. I kind of want to really go in on a creepy graveyard cemetery. So like that creepy girl that's just standing there could look really cool with just the way she is standing in the cemetery. And then we'll still have all the ground breakers, we'll have all the tombstones, and I bought more tombstones. So we'll get rid of like Miserable Marie, since she doesn't do anything and she's just whatever. I'll probably get rid of her on Marketplace. We'll leave Old Faithful in the garage next year. We'll leave the Wolf in the garage next year. We'll bring out Grave Dancer. We'll leave the Scarecrows and stuff in. So I'm going to just go through and honestly start offing a lot of this stuff. We'll bring him back out. He'll be back out, and he'll be back out. Yeah, I'll bring you out. But I just think with the way I want to do this next year, like, I'm definitely getting rid of that. I should have got that owl tombstone at Home Depot to go with this crow, but I couldn't find it this year. But yeah, I just think having like tombstones and creepy girls and stuff like that, I think would be really cool. So we're going to change this up quite a bit. And even if I don't build the mausoleum and stuff, I'd really like to. But after seeing that windstorm, it's like, holy shit, where would I put it? I mean, I'd have to build it and put it like right there and fasten it to the porch. Or I build it over there and I put his big ass here, which that could work as well. That could work, and then I can make a bigger mausoleum. That side's bigger, but that's just if I can get to it and do it and get it done. I don't know. You know, find a place to store all this shit anyway. And then archway, we're definitely doing away with this crap. This is a joke. And then I'd love to build columns, which I'm gonna have my buddy Ryan get some steel square tubing, and we're just gonna build our own. So I'll do that, and then I'll cover it in foam board and make my own. And then I'll have to do some more fencing. I have one piece still out back by the garage, so I have one spare piece, which at one point I used it, and I don't really know where, unless I like enclosed the yard over there, or I made that longer one year and then closed it off. I don't know what I did, but I have an extra piece back there. And then I'll have to build, I don't know, 4 or 5 more panels and fix this, get rid of this white fence. That way it's all cohesive. I want it all to match and look the same, and then you can see through it, because you know, you go to the front and you look through that fence. Let's see here, maybe I can give you a view from the road today. Gotta walk through a shitload of mud. Oh god, look at this mess. This is what they scooped off the road today. Look at this today. You're gonna get a road view today. Oh my god. But yeah, you see the difference between the white fence and over here with the black fence. Black fence almost disappears in the night and you can see right through it. Whereas the white fence, you can't see through it. So you can't see the ground breakers. You can't see the pumpkins. You can't see. So I really, really want to make new fencing for that reason. And that reason only. Oh, hey, we got a manhole right there now. Great. That's gonna suck. But, yeah. So I want to build that black fencing. I think that'd look great. The only thing that sucks, too, is that black fencing is really light. And the way I stake it isn't the greatest, but, like, to mount this archway is literally mounted against the fence, because that fence will hold some weight, because the fence itself is super heavy. So I want to kind of get rid of that, because that'll save my back too, not having to load and unload that every year. That white fencing has served its purpose. It's worked for shit, I don't know, 4 years I think I've been using this. My buddy Ryan got new fence at his house. Like, this is literally his old fence from around his house. He asked me if I wanted it, come get it. And I came and got it, and I've used it for this. but it would just be so much easier to store the black fencing. And I think, you know, spend another few $100, build that, because I think all the other stuff cost me $300 with all the finials I had to buy. So I'm looking at about another $300 to build that fence again, because I'd have to build the same amount. And then yeah, we'll just elaborate on the graveyard theme, and you'll be able to see it all better through that black fence. And like I said, maybe put a mausoleum over here, put the big guy over there, change it up a little bit. You know, we'll include skeleton sacrifice and the corn and all that. We'll still include all that. But I think just a lot of these animatronics and stuff are just, I don't know. I want to build my own scarecrows next year. I'm already started a few. And then get some other characters. Plus, I want to buy some other stuff from like Pumpkin Riot Productions and different vendors, and make creations with their stuff. And just that way it's unique, and it's not like, oh, you drive by and like, oh, look, I seen that, it's Spirit, or I saw that on that Nate guy's shit. You know, I don't want that. I don't want you to look at it and go, I seen that on YouTube, I seen that on Spirit, I saw that at Lowe's. So that's what I'm trying to get away from. Go figure, I get all the way out here to the road and the car's coming, and now I gotta walk through all this mud. But yeah, guys, that's just what I'm trying to do. Oh God, it's definitely not the way I went out. But yep, I just want to change it up just a little bit next year. Actually, a lot of it. I want to not utilize so much of this store-bought stuff. Obviously, the tombstones, we'll use those, but you know, make more stuff like this. He's beautiful. Why not use him? But yeah, that's it, guys. That's gonna do it for today. I'm glad I was able to get out here, put everything back up, and I hope to hell this is it, and we can get through trick or treat or trunk or treat or whatever it is, whatever they want to have this year, and be done with it, and just start slowly bringing everything back in. It's cold, it's miserable, it's been raining, I'm over it, this weather sucks, and yeah, we're nearing the end, guys. So those of you that are still building, yeah, be weather aware, because that wind came through here in a hurry. And yeah, I got that fence put back up too, and just zip tied it up. But yeah, you guys stay warm, stay safe, and happy haunting. I'll see you guys tomorrow.